Hi, you've been invited to a community, and I'm here to show you how it works and make the best of it. The main purpose of our community is helping each other out. We'll do so by creating requests and helping others with theirs. Let's get on it. Now, we should have got a link from our community. If not, contact them. The link leads us to a page like this. Press the join button, enter our mobile phone and get an SMS code. We need to set up a profile. The more specific we are, the more help we will be to others and the more help they can be to us. We carry on and indicate our area of expertise, the languages we speak, where we work, where we're based at. And now we finally get to our tags. These really help others understand what we can also do outside the areas we've already mentioned. Brilliant, our profile's ready. We can always edit, improve it later on, everything's on track. Once redirected to this page, we simply wait for the moderator to review our application and get an email once done. In the meantime, might as well get ready. We install the app for iOS and Android. We'll be communicating with other members there. And now fast forward to when we get our happy email confirmation. The moderator has approved us. And now we just need to know the tools we've got. We click on the Open Community page button. That gets us to the community. The link redirects us to our personal account. There are a few sections here worth noting. We're going to start with our contacts here. Remember adding tags? We can also add our own tags to our contacts. Only we see them. It's a great way to remember people or find them quickly. There's also a short description, their position, the company they work for, and so on. I highly recommend opening this section when looking for specific expertise. We might already find them in our own community. We can write them directly to get acquainted or ask our pressing questions. We may also search contacts by tags, company, any of the parameters. Now let's move on to requests. Click on a contact. We see someone's active requests on widgets at the bottom right of their profile page. If interested, click to open and read more, or even contact the person on the issue. We also get a selection of requests every couple of days. These requests are handpicked for people looking for our specific expertise. The system automatically detects requests and matches them with our profile. There are a lot of parameters at play: expertise, social connections, previous experience of communication, and so on. Click on the See Requests button and go to your personal account. The requests you see there are targeted at you. And check this out. There's lots more useful information to learn here. On the left, we see what connects us to that person. Their profile, tags, etc. are at the top so we get a rough picture. Finally, the request itself is below in detail. We've got three options now. One, we want to help out ourselves. We simply click on Introduce Me To. The system asks us a few additional questions and redirects us to a chat where we can discuss the specifics. Two, we know someone who can help. We simply click on the second button, I know who can help. Three, we don't think we can help. We click on Let's Skip. It is highly recommended to help if you are able to. That's the community we're going for. Now that we know how to find and respond to requests, what about our own requests? There's a large black button, New Request. Click on it and the Create a Request wizard comes into action. We first need to choose a category. Depending on the category, a template will load to help us with our request. Let's say we're looking for a marketing expert. We start by choosing a target audience. That helps the system identify requests to relevant audiences. We also need a catchy, meaningful headline. This makes our request clear as to who we are looking for and what for. We move on to the core of our request. It's the most important slide. We go into further details about us, our project. It's worth noting that one typical mistake here is to list the requirements that the person we are looking for must satisfy. That seems like a door half closed already. What we really want to do here is describe ourselves and our project in an engaging and compelling way. This makes our request much more likely to be answered. Firstly, because if this request is read by a relevant person with the right expertise, it's more likely to interest them. Secondly, because the request is easier to pass on. If the person who reads this request has someone we need as a friend, they need to sell our project in a simple, appealing way. We've made it easier on them with our text. Each of the questions here help us describe our request in more cogent and compelling details. We can always add new slides ourselves in either text or video format. We can even embed a YouTube video here. We're almost set. We just need to pick a color scheme. Really up to you and your project. We'll take a bright, eye-catching yellow one for ours. Done! Our request is ready. We finally pick how people can respond to our request. 2 options, a forum or a group chat. A forum is very useful for specific requests. Looking for experts, for instance, the forum will make it convenient. Group chat is excellent for discussions. Needing feedback on a project, the group chat will be a nice space for everyone. Let's pick a forum for ours. And check it out. We can set who gets notifications. Us, obviously. We can add team members as well. And as for most forums, there are plenty of useful sections. Number of fields, tags, phone number, attaching CSV, and so on. Finally, we select a public touchpoint or a personal one. And once we tick this box, our request is published. We're good to go and wait for help to come.